This is where I'm up to with the cupboard unit. Got this sliding door, which I'm going to find a knob for. It's all fixed in place. That's the mono to keep the door in place as it slides. And I've levelled this area off. I was planning to put some drawers in these areas, but I've had another idea and I'm going to see if it works. If it doesn't, drawers will appear here. I had 2 planks of the flooring left, so I've trimmed them to size to do the shelving bottom, and I'm going to fit all those in now. So those are all in now. I'm just going to screw them down. I'm going to attempt to have a hinged worktop lid so that all this space can be used, not just the drawer space, and then I can have some little boxes in here that can be lifted out when I need them. Okay, just a quick update on where we're up to with the camper van build. I've made some units, got a sliding door, I've got a worktop I've made that's going to be lifting up. I'm just painting it up at the moment. Obviously got single bed which we can extend to the double. I've got to make some cupboard doors. You can have a little unit here that'll help support the bed and the heater come through. This is just a little clip to show how we add the material to the thermal blinds. They're somewhere there. Yeah. It's very windy today. There, you can't really see it. Well, you can see a little bucket hole. That's where we took the suckers out and unscrewed them with the Fuel Lagoon blinds that we ordered. They're not always the smoothest edges, but I don't think any of them are, to be honest, and they're the best quality ones that we found, and they're easier to do this with because they have the suckers with the screws, nuts or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, so basically cut your material to fit. You start in the middle, put a bit of spray glue on, make sure it's all in the right place, then just work your way slowly, making sure there's no wrinkles. And that's just come to the last bit now. It's a two-handed job, so I haven't really been able to record any of it before. You just slowly work your way across it. It's similar to when you do the carpet lining. It's the same glue I use, carpet lining glue. Make sure it's high temperature and high temperature resistant glue, basically. Otherwise they can come unstuck in hot weather, and obviously it's going to be up against the windows where it does get hot. Leave a little bit at the edge because these get sewed into this little seam here, just to tidy them up. That's all on there now. He's going to go nice with the green, I think, in the van. Then once we've sewn them into the seams, put the suckers back through, I'll stick them on the window and we'll see what they look like. I should also mention, if you're doing this in an enclosed space, obviously I'm doing it outside so it's not as bad, but probably should wear a mask anyway. If you're doing it inside, this stuff is a bit nasty, so don't go inhaling it. and try to wear a mask. Now I am just neatening up the door cards. I put in the 4-way stretch carpet on with high temperature. This one's from Harrison's. I recommend Harrison's, they're very helpful, proper company. And obviously I had to stretch it around this bit, it takes a bit of work with your fingers. See, there's still a bit, I still need to give it a bit more of a push. Then you trim it with a very sharp knife, be careful obviously, around the edges, and tuck it over. Now, some people rush it. The best thing to do is you spray your glue on where you want it to go, then give it a few minutes so it's almost, you can just about feel it sticking slightly to your fingers. When you fold it over against itself, it's a proper sticky job. I'm going to finish trimming this off. You trim off the excess stuff obviously as you go around, just tuck it around. I'll show you what it's like, and I'm in the middle of doing the 2 back doors as well. So that's the excess trimmed off, and don't do what I often do, never cut towards you with these things. I've had so many cuts, it's unbelievable. I'm getting better at it now. Always cut away, trust me. It's all tucked in around now. That looks so much better with a bit of carpet on it. Now, I don't go big time for all the carpet stuff anymore. If somebody wants me to do it, I'll do it. But the cladding stuff's pretty in at the moment. But if you're going to cover up your door cards, make them nicer, or even the backs of your doors or whatever, that's the stuff to do it with. So I'm just putting this all back together. I've stuffed the door with the bottle insulation. Let's come through the other side, looks neat. Just put the screw back in, and I'm going to pop some screws in because the chances of those catching now with the thicker carpet lined panel aren't very high. So I've got some silver screws which will be more disguised in the grey carpet. That's that one all done, and you can just about see the screws, so they're quite well hidden. So that's pretty much me finished for the day. I've got a bit of finishing off to do, but I'm pretty much, I don't want to say I'm there in case I jinx it. So I've painted and varnished the side ones now. Obviously we've done the door cards today. I've now varnished all of the little cupboards under the bed, all the doors rather, and I've fitted that bit and varnished that bit as well. Sliding doors carpeted, and the panel above to tidy up where there were some dents. I've made the area for the call box to go in, and I've made a little place to put my mugs and my phone and everything when they're charging, protecting also the fuse box. So I've built this area, painted it and varnished around as well. I've varnished the green as well, so it's a bit more protection. So a bit more to do tomorrow, tidying up, and a few more jobs. I've got to make a little panel for the back there. I think I'm going to buy some nice seat covers rather than make something that covers them. I just think it'll look a lot nicer with some nice seat covers. I'm going to get them ordered. I need a handle from a sliding door, and this obviously all works now. I've varnished and painted these as well. I think they look nice with these. Just use those as the door handles as well. It's getting there. I've got to put some sealant around the edges of the floor in. But yeah, I'll make a snag list in the morning and see what's left to do. Bye for now.